So first, I want to thank a colleague from psychology at Duquesne. I'd write her name down because she changed her last name changed recently. Elizabeth Nicorens, used to be Elizabeth Fine. She contacted me out of the blue and said, "I'd like to nominate you for this award." I thought, why? And she got a lot of help with a guy that I mentored. His name's Adam Burston out of UC Santa Barbara. He worked with me and the guys in prison at the think tank. He's a postdoc at Ohio State. He's doing outstanding work on radicalization among sort of white nationalists. So I'd like to thank him. I wouldn't be here. There's a few people. Pat Dorian, I don't know if you're familiar. He is just a legendary social network analysis. He was interested in me when I was 22, 23, and started a PhD program where they really didn't want me at all. And because I liked YouTube and the show Homicide, he became a second father to me. I like my dean, Chris Blair. She's done such a wonderful job supporting me in her 5 years as dean. The tremendous author, New York resident, Pittsburgh resident, John Edgar Wideman, has been such an inspiration and such a wonderful mentor to me. George Lipsitz from UC Santa Barbara. Those of you know George. George is so gracious.
I'm a gaucho, so I'm a USC.
Wonderful. George is so gracious and so wonderful, and will read your work and encourage you, even if he should probably discourage you. I'd like to thank the guys from the think tank, right? I was very privileged. I had a wonderful education, right? But I got my real education sitting around the table with 6 men doing life sentences. We'd meet every Friday morning from 8:30 to 10:30. Robert Farouk Wyman, Johnny Wyman's brother. Khalifa. Farouk is out of prison. He was commuted and was able to get out after what was supposed to be a life sentence. Khalifa's not with us anymore. We miss him every day. Fly, Malachi, Sean, and Oscar. Those were the guys that really made me anything good that I am in terms of scholarship and this work. Leon Ford, those of you that don't know Leon Ford was shot and paralyzed by a police officer in Pittsburgh when he was 19 years old, and has gone on to be such an incredible inspiration. We've been working with him for over a decade. We've got to watch him go from not supported in Pittsburgh to having his own foundation with a gala where the mayor and the chief of police and everyone was there kissing his ass because he's a genius. He's wonderful. He's a nephew to me. Really, I love him. Lori Pompa created Inside Out. She gave me a venue, a way to do this stuff that I would have never had. Again, I'm someone who struggled with identity. Who am I? How do I fit into this? What should I be doing? What's the point of this? What's the sense to it? Especially when things are terrible like they are right now. And then the most important people I gotta thank real quick. They're all sitting in the back. My wife, Dr. Deanna Frankel, she's a goddamn community engagement legend in Pittsburgh. She did her dissertation on a project with Leon Ford, where he'd bring kids from the community and do like a writing group with them. They brought it to campus, and they created this thing. She was just getting started. She was doing her dissertation research, and she did something as good as anything I ever do. And I'm so proud to be next to her. Let's go by age. She's the oldest. I used to tell people my wife is a student here. She was my wife before she was a student at Duquesne. My son Carter, that's him holding the camera. He described himself as incredibly handsome and creative. He's an actor. He's a Penn State BFA actor. He's teaching in the county jail with me this summer. He's created a program with the men and the women, and they're creating a piece of original devised theater that is unbelievable. Next to him, the guy that is just a bigger, better version of me, that's my son Grayson, and he's filming. He's making a documentary film or some kind of a document of this whole thing, and he's going to DePaul, which is a top 10 film and television school, in a few weeks, and his mother's been crying for months. Next the last at that table is my daughter Esme. I think she could be awarded someday, I'm not sure. Her least favorite thing are men with their shirts off, drinking and swearing, so I take her to see WWF wrestling a lot. She's the best at math out of all of us, and everyone's wearing black, but she's wearing sort of peach to just bring some color to our film. So thank you all so much. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, in Pittsburgh, I can't tell you how much I love Pittsburgh. I hope every one of you lives somewhere that you love as much as I love Pittsburgh. And I hope every one of you finds ways through this public sociologist engaged stuff, go out there and fight for your city, fight with the people. Some fight next to them, fight against, whatever, however you're fighting with the people through this thing we call sociology. And thank you so much. I don't expect to get anything. Thank you.